Hi, everyone. This is Josie Heron with Waypoints Equity, and I want to tackle a topic that comes up often, and I feel like with investors it is sometimes misunderstood. So, in our practice of multifamily investing, and in most of them that you find out there really are two main types of investments. The stabilized property that is operating at high levels and is going to provide that passive income and that cash flow that we all really are seeking. And those properties are amazing. The other kind is called a value add property. And that's just, kind of a common term for a property that needs to be renovated and has, maybe some cosmetic issues, maybe some structural and mechanical issues that, for whatever reason is not operating at peak performance, but has a lot of potential to get there. It could be in a market that's up and coming or just has undervalued market rents. So what we try to articulate in our deals is what type of property it is that we're buying so that we can manage expectations with our investors. And not every investment is going to be right for all of you out there. Some are looking for cash flow, number one priority. Others of you might have really solid jobs and you don't need extra cash flow right now. You need some kind of tax benefit. You need somewhere to invest your money where you're going to get a great return on the back end. So the benefits of value add are that you may or may not during the stabilization period have, that passive income coming in, but there is much greater potential for higher return on the back end when we sell or when we refinance and return a good portion of your funds to you. So there's a lot of factors that go into a value add property. Typically, value add means we're going to find a way to increase rents. So that's usually through renovations, which could just be a light renovation. If the property doesn't need too much work, it could just mean putting in new floors and new countertops and painting, or it could be something a lot more significant where we're actually changing the structure of the interior or having to replace plumbing stacks and all of the systems. So we always articulate as well how much investment is needed. Is it a heavy lift? Is a light lift for these value add properties? And there's a little bit of a matrix that we use in terms of knowing how much we should invest in these deals in order to really maximize the return on investment for our investors and ourselves. Because we always, as a group, always invest in the deals as well, because first and foremost, we are investors. So I hope that kind of clears up a little bit of the differences between value add and stabilized. The other thing to keep in mind with all properties is, we do our best to project and to be realistic and conservative with our projections. Sometimes we knock them out of the park, and sometimes there's unexpected events that happen that kind of dictate where we fall. In the last year and a half, there have been delays in some of the renovations with COVID taking down some of the construction crews, or there's been some material issues where we've overcome, but in one complex in particular, we want to put in stainless appliances. We just couldn't get them, so we had to kind of shift and pivot and go with white and black. So little details like that. As we work through projects as well, we really try to keep everyone informed of how it's going, what we're seeing, what we're projecting, and are always open for any questions as well. It's a pretty awesome journey, and I appreciate everyone who's already invested with us. And if anyone ever has any questions, never hesitate to reach out. I'm always reachable at my email address. You can find it on the website, waypointsequity.com. So thank you, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.